Which Raj girlfriend on The Big Bang Theory was most suited for Kunal Nayyar's astrophysicist is a difficult question, since he had surprisingly many despite being unable to talk to women at the start of the show. At the end of The Big Bang Theory's 12 seasons, all the couples had such promising futures. Amy and Sheldon had just won a Nobel Prize. Penny and Leonard were expecting. Bernadette and Howard were done creating their little family. Raj, however, was a different story, with the closest he got to a happily ever being when he invited Sarah Michelle Gellar as a date to the Nobel Prize ceremony. Relationships have never been Raj's strong point, which is surprising. Out of all the male characters, Raj is by far the most romantic and endearing on the surface, at least. He's always loved love, and yet his relationships all blew up in flames. Maybe Raj wasn't the catch so many viewers saw him to be. After all, he was extremely clingy, obsessive, and was a little bit too comfortable showing his dog physical affection. Despite this, Raj Koothrappali had many girlfriends throughout TBBT. Sadly, Raj never got his happily ever after by the end of The Big Bang Theory, despite having no shortage of chances. While she wasn't technically one of the Raj girlfriend Big Bang Theory characters, Sheldon's twin sister, Missy Cooper, was a mild love interest for the astrophysicist. Missy makes her first appearance on the show in Season 1, Episode 15, The Porkchop Indeterminacy, and Sheldon seems to have no idea that each of his friends has fallen hard for her. Raj ends up taking an experimental medication to help him get over his anxiety over talking to women. He finally gets a chance to ask out Missy, who calls him a cutie pie, but his medication begins to wear off, and he leaves dejected. It's interesting that The Big Bang Theory didn't pursue this Poshal-Raj relationship further, as Raj dating Sheldon's sister could have led to some incredibly funny moments. However, it's also for the best that they didn't, given how Missy undergoes much character growth thanks to young Sheldon. While Raj's attraction to Missy could have led to some hilarious moments early on in The Big Bang Theory, the same can't be said when it comes to Bernadette. Out of all the potential Raj girlfriend Big Bang Theory characters, Raj's crush on Bernadette was by far the weirdest. Raj spends the entirety of The Big Bang Theory Season 4 with an unrequited crush on Bernadette. He had Bollywood-style song and dance fantasies, plenty of daydreams, and even wrote poems about his feelings for Bernadette. Of course, this is hugely awkward, as Bernadette was with his best friend Howard. Howard does find out about Raj's feelings, as does Bernadette. Thankfully, she doesn't become one of Raj's girlfriends, and the entire arc culminates with Bernadette giving Raj a rather stern talking to. Having Bernadette cheat on Howard or leave him for Raj would have likely been a terrible decision for The Big Bang Theory. It would have led to many moments which, at best, were too dark for the show. The other option would be Howard somehow forgiving Raj and Bernadette for the sake of continuity of the show, which simply wouldn't have seemed plausible.